What up, everybody? It's your boy Brett Man Do Man, or just Brett Anderson, depending on what channel I put this on. So here we are to talk about a little bit of sports recap for the week. Last week I sat down, watched a bunch of football. It was fun. Had a good time. But on the other hand, I watched a lot of European football. Everyone knows soccer. Over the last couple of weeks, watching the World Cup. And one thing I was super impressed with was the United States team. Not so much after the Wales game, but I was very impressed after the England game and the Iran game. I was very, very impressed with them. At 25 years and 86 days, they're the second youngest or the youngest roster in there, and I feel like they had a very good showing. The Netherlands was just a little bit too much to ask for. Nothing you can really do about it, right? As far as 2026 prospects go, I really feel like this team's going to be a front runner for the World Cup in 2026 when it's here on our own home turf. I think the sport here is going to be crazy, absolutely wild, and it's going to be great. But let's backtrack to American football. So American football is something that I love to watch. I understand the game is violent, doesn't make any sense to most people, but whatever, man. I feel as if it is the perfect storm of athleticism and power. I support the Dallas Cowboys, as you can see, and they very nearly lost themselves yesterday. And I think that has a lot to do with, I would call this a trap game. Trap game, for those of you who may not know, is a game that you should win. No problems, no questions asked, but you had a big win the week before or the big win the week after. And this is just kind of like that lull. That lull where, we have to show up, we should beat these guys, run them out the building. Well, that didn't happen. Took a last second fourth quarter drive from Mr. Dak Prescott and a touchdown by Ezekiel Elliott to do that. Man, was I sweating bullets, bro. But outside of that, there's one other major topic I want to hit on. Being from the Chicago area, not being a Bears fan, I've been to I've been to a lot of games. Hang on, let me. Been to a lot of games at Soldier Field, and with all this new stuff coming up that they might be moving from Soldier Field. Hold up, I can't smoke this. It's got a hole in it. I fucking suck. So, with them moving from Soldier Field and Mayor Lightfoot being a real pain in the ass about it, I think that's the best thing that could happen to them, to be honest with you. I believe that with them moving to Arlington Heights like they want to, it will increase their brand awareness, and it'll increase the functionality of the stadium. The stadium now in Chicago is used for the Chicago Fire, their MLS team, and the Chicago Bears. But I feel that the Bears are the only ones that really make the draw, even though the Chicago Fire at one point were very good. But with them moving to Arlington Heights, it gives you the options of Final Fours, national title games for college football, and everything underneath the sun. Concerts, monster truck rallies. It is an endless stream of income that cannot be had within Soldier Field today. And I think with the Bears moving from Chicago to Arlington Heights, make a big difference in the amount of players that want to come there, the players that do come, and your overall experience as a fan. I know at Jerry World, as everyone calls AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Jerry World is an experience. And that's what I presume the Bears want to do. But this could all go very wrong, and they could just not take it and end up at Soldier Field for the rest of their lives. But what do I know, man? You know, like, it's tough. It's tough because they don't have the ability of a team that built a new stadium outside of Chicago. When the United Center went up after Chicago Stadium was torn down, it basically went right back up where it was. Comiskey Park went to US Cellular, and Comiskey Park was across the street. Wrigley Field has never been rebuilt. It has been very much so tweaked with the 2060 project. And that is, I don't think it's 2060. whatever fucking project. 1640 project. I don't even think that's right. I'm just throwing numbers out there now. The project to revamp Wrigley Field before the 2016 season. And Wrigley Field still has its charm, man. Like, going there as a kid, seeing how broken down it was, there was always something about it. But now there's something extra about it. Like, everything I remember as a child is still there, and I love that. But there's also the amenities of me being an adult that I thoroughly enjoy as well. Anyways, this is kind of my recap on what I've been following in sports for the last week. Hey man, you enjoyed? Come hang out. I love all y'all. Peace.